What's up guys, it's Lady Rebellion from CoPlay Gaming, and today we're going to be going over some tips on how to play Bastion in Overwatch. So for this video, I'm going to be going over the strengths, weaknesses, and the best enemies that can be used against Bastion. So let's start off with the strengths. First of all, switching forms, which means from his sentry form to his recon form and vice versa, reloads his guns automatically. So something like this can really be helpful when you're trying to run away, when you gotta sit down real quick and start shooting. Your gun is gonna reload automatically so you're ready to go either way. Another thing is that he can self-heal in either form, recon or sentry mode. And this is very helpful once again if you're trying to run away or if you just need a quick heal when you're sitting there trying to snipe some fools. Another great thing about Bastion is the fact that he can shoot at very great distances, so he can be positioned really far away from the action, which is really important when playing Bastion because he's not someone meant to be in the middle of the action, seeing as he cannot move very fast or really get out of the way if something happens. So positioning him at a great distance is the best thing that you can do. He's got a really big magazine, which is best for sustainable damage, and of course, you know, being really far away and being a turret, you want to have that big magazine so that way you can take down multiple people at a time without having to worry about reloading over and over again, and at the same time you're doing a lot of damage, so it's very helpful. Another great thing about Bastion is the fact that he can transform while falling or jumping. Now this might seem like something that's kind of like trivial, like okay, well, how does that help me? Well, if you happen to be above somebody, it's really nice if you can just hop on down off the ledge, turn into your sentry form, and just start blasting away. You don't want to waste precious seconds until you can start shooting your enemies. Alright, so going on to his weaknesses. When stationary, Bastion is a really easy target for flanking or aerial attacks. Now, obviously being stationary is not the greatest thing to be in Overwatch because it's really fast-paced gameplay. So of course, if you're going to sit in one spot, it's got to be a really good spot, preferably next to a wall, because someone will definitely get behind you or above you and shoot you down. And of course, when he is healing, Bastion cannot shoot or move. And if he is hit while he is healing, he will stop healing. So if you are in the middle of battle, it is really not a good idea to start healing yourself up because it will take you a second to get out of that healing mode, and you will stop once you're hit anyway, and you really are just a sitting duck at that point. Also, once he is switching from recon to sentry mode, it's going to take you about 2 seconds, which is going to make him pretty vulnerable to attack. You don't want to be running and all of a sudden trying to change right in the middle of a fight, because you will definitely be taken down before you're even ready to go. Now, of course, playing as Bastion is great, but he's going to have some enemies, and if you're playing against a Bastion, this might be for you. So we're going to go over the best enemies. First of all, Widowmaker and Hanzo can easily snipe Bastion when he is in sentry form before he can find them. Now this is the trick. If you're going to be playing as Widowmaker or Hanzo, you have to get up high and you have to get away safely in order to snipe Bastion, because once he finds you, he will most likely kill you, so you gotta make sure you're shooting them around a corner. If you're a Reinhardt, you can easily charge Bastion when he's stationary and kill him instantly if you hit a wall. Now you have to be careful when you do this, because of course if he sees you coming, he can get up and move, or if you accidentally hit him off of a ledge, you will go with him. And of course, as most people have figured out by now, Genji is probably one of the best heroes to use against Bastion because he has a deflection ability, which can be used to direct Bastion's bullets back at him. And this can do some really good damage, seeing as Bastion is one of the best sustainable damage in the game. So if you are able to deflect his bullets right back at him, he will die almost instantly. Alright guys, well thanks for checking out this video, and hopefully we'll be coming out with a bunch more Overwatch hero tips. Comments, questions below if you have any for Overwatch or for Bastion, and I'll see you later. Bye!